I'm Yoko, and let's address the caparaja in the room. Sorry I missed basically all month of uploads last month. I was starting to go through a bit of a creator burnout, so I gave myself a month to chill and experiment some other things like animation, which I'm having fun with. I've also been working on other stuff in the background, but that's not quite done. But anyway, I'm better, so back to our regularly scheduled program. If you're new here, that was probably a weird intro, but I have 6 Pokemon picked in a somewhat randomized way, and I also rolled what gender each design would be based on the Pokemon's existing gender ratios. Now let's draw some Pokemon. First up was Tangroff, who the randomizer decided would be a girl, and immediately Tangroff's vines made me think of really long, messy dreadlocks. So that's what I did, and I made them pretty cartoonified and clumpy, though, to match the actual vines on Tangroff. Admittedly, I could have put more time into them and make them more realistic. Noted for next time, but, I think the cartoony vibe works well with Tangroff's existing design. I also gave her a fringe dress. I think that's the correct word, but I'm really bad at fashion. With sleeves that are so long you don't even see her hands, which I thought would be super fun if you had, the outfit in real life, or, something similar. I thought it'd be really fun to just spin or wiggle your arms, and my doggy was barking, so back to what I was saying. But yeah, I thought it would be really fun to just see the sleeves go flappy flap. I'm almost 22 and I just described something by saying it goes flappy flap. I am such a good adult. I also added a messy belt/hip wrap thing just to add more illusion of vine stuff. I gave her black leggings and red boots like Tangroff's cute little red feet. I also added red on the tips of her sleeves and in an earring to try to break up all the blue that is on Tangroff. But, we're working with a giant vine monster here. Also, I was wondering why she seems so slightly creepy when I was doing this to me. No. I'm good at words. When I was doing this, and to me, it just looked kind of creepy. And I realized it's because I forgot to put a highlight in her eye. Whoops, I'm too lazy to go fix that now. But with that said, here's Tangroff. Hope you guys like her. I think she's really cute. Wish me luck on a future Tangela to actually make it look different. Maybe it will be a boy. Next up was Toxipex, who the randomizer decided would be a boy. So my first thought is Toxipex is pretty tiny under all that. Wait, what are they called? Okay, Bulbapedia called them starfish-like tentacles. But anyway, I made him pretty small and skinny and then put a big bulky jacket on him. I think they're called down jackets. This might be a little different. They're less bumpy, I think. I made the arms segmented and spiky, even though realistically it's decorative, and let's be honest, those arm spikes are probably super soft and will push right in. I basically made them look similar to the tentacles Toxipex has included on the ends, having yellow tip spikes. And oops, this is the second one where the hands are hidden on. I'm not lazy, I swear. Also, I drew all of these a month ago. Or maybe more, I don't know. I had all the art done a long time ago. I just hadn't had the actual motivation to record audio. The hood on the other hand might actually be pointy. I made a crown of spikes and kept Toxipex's purple part on top. I also made the zipper resemble Toxipex's teeth. Kinda. I gave him a purple shirt that you can see peeking out at the bottom of his jacket. And I made the bottom of that shirt spiky to emulate the little tiny body that Toxipex has. And I also made his pants tight and the color of the inner side of the tentacles, including the now purple spikes. And I'm just realizing I gave Groudon the same type of pants, but I just think the ones in Sword and Shield that you can buy are cool, and I want to draw cool leather pants with spikes. Let me be edgy. Oh yeah, normally I keep eyes monotone with no pupils, but I had to keep Toxipex's funky blue eyes of yellow outsides. It's just too cool. But yeah, here's Toxipex. Hope you guys like him. I think he's pretty cool. I really like Toxipex's color scheme, by the way. It's nice to look at. Now to another poison type, this time from Gen 1. Next up is Venonat, who was also rolled to be a boy. I struggled a bit with this one since it's a case of Pokemon being just a circle, but this one at least had more details than others. I made him a young boy with spiky hair, which might be my favorite part, and big red goggles with white frames. I gave him a ragged scarf and a shirt with a white belt around the middle, and I gave him gloves and socks the color of Venonat's hands and feet. Also, yes, he's wearing socks and sandals. Don't bully him, he's a baby. Anyone else, yes, bully if they wear socks and sandals. Anyway, one struggle of this was making sure there was a variety of purples in this so that the parts of the design would be distinguishable from each other. I also kind of regret not giving him little fangs, even though that wouldn't make sense since it wouldn't have been the most human looking. I did make his nose a little pinker though to represent Venonat's little circle nose. Though there's not too much to say about this one. I probably should have had him actually have the goggles on his eyes to be more accurate, but his face is just too cute. I didn't want to cover it. Anyway, here's Venonat. I still think he's pretty cute, so I hope you guys like him. Next up is a Pokemon I wish was bug type, which is Vibrava. Seriously, Flygon would have been such a cool bug dragon design, and next gen they made another ground dragon, so they already have it. The randomizer decided Vibrava would be a boy. Not too many girls in this batch. I tried to style his hair similar to Vibrava's antenna, and gave him a white headband because, I don't know, it looks nice, and Vibrava has some white on him. So, I could have given him goggles for his bug eyes, but I just did that with Venonat, so I just kept his eyes really big and green. I have his mouth covered up by a scarf that I designed like Vibrava's wings, which I also kept the same design for shoes and wanted to be like the part on the end of the tail that looks like the wings. In hindsight, I probably should have made the part that was covering his shoulders white, like the little connecting parts to the wings. But, too late to go change that, especially because this is over a month old. I gave him black long sleeves and pants and kept him slim to resemble Vibrava's skinny bug legs. And as for his main outfit, I don't know what I drew, but I think it looks nice. I wanted to keep it segmented like Vibrava's actual body, and ended up going with this sort of loose fabric look. I like the end result, but don't ask how it actually works or how he puts this on. But yeah, here's Vibrava. I hope you guys like it, and I'm pretty sure I made him the thumbnail. Hope you guys like him. Next up is Weezing, who the randomizer decided would be a girl. Oh boy, okay. So this was a struggle. So my first thought was the puffs of smoke could be Afro puffs. So I ran with that, and after thinking about what I could do with the other face on Weezing, since there's two of them, I decided to make her a very tired mom with a baby on one of those baby carrier things, which is where I also put the markings Weezing has that looks like a little crossbone thing. Also, I know Weezing is kind of a harmful smoke Pokemon, which isn't the best to associate with a baby, so let's just say she was a smoker and has since given it up because she has a baby now, and she's been really craving a smoke, which is contributing to her distressed look. I gave her a simple outfit with ruffles on the bottom to be like the bumps on Weezing, and this design is actually shiny. If you're new here, every 10th Pokemon I draw will be shiny, and this is our 40th Pokemon. I gotta say, shiny Weezing is pretty nice too. Love the purple smoke. Also, it reminds me of Chugga Conroy's shiny Weezing in his Crystal Let's Play Methane. Honestly, this entire design was a curveball for me. I was already drawing Weezing, which would be a struggle on its own. Then it got rolled to be a girl. Then I realized it was shiny. This is a ride, and I love when I get thrown curveballs, honestly, because I have to use my head more. Though, I gotta say, I hope whenever I roll Galarian Weezing that I get a boy and I don't get shiny, because that one's pretty gross. But, yeah, here's Weezing. I hope you like her and her baby. In the end, I do like the drawing, even if it was a struggle. Push through it. Also, sorry if you can hear that. I think a motorcycle or something is going by. The last Pokemon in this video is Zygarde, who is a genderless Pokemon, so we're going with something under the non-binary umbrella. Whenever it comes to legendaries, I give myself a bit of wiggle room with how human I actually make them. So I ended up keeping their skin tone a greenish black. Also, I gotta say before I start, all these, geometric shapes sucked, and I most definitely cheated with the line tool a million times. So I gave them a mask type covering over their eyes and nose that looks like Zygarde's face. I gave them a big collar with the thing Zygarde has that kind of looks like faces. That might be what inspired the story of the 7 faces or something in the haunted house. I don't know. It connected to a sort of dress with a black outer area and a green front inner area. I don't know if I'm explaining any of this good. I'm bad at fashion. It fans out at the bottom with alternating long and shorter bits. I put a part on their chest area that also fans out, but I don't know how well I did that because of all the dang geometric shapes. On the front of the dress, I added white hexagon shapes, and I gave them green bracelets and having hexagonal shapes. On the front of the dress, I added white hexagon shapes, and I gave them greenish bracelets with also hexagonal shapes on them. I gave them large clunky heels, and you guessed it, more hexagonal shapes on the ankle area. I added green lipstick and nails, and I gotta say, I love the end result. I usually struggle with complicated legendary designs, so I'm happy with this. Here's Zygarde. I hope you like them. I think this is a great way to end the video. Straight up legendary. That's cool. These are always super fun to make, and I'd love to hear your favorite design in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you could like, subscribe, and maybe tell a friend. I've been gone for a while, so I might need it. I try to post every Friday, even though I've been gone. I keep saying that, but I'm going to try to post every Friday again, and even though this is technically a Saturday, I didn't want to post on April Fool's Day, because I felt like that would just be a bad omen for my return. And if you like my art, you can follow my Instagram link below, and commission me if you want to support me that way. With that said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Peace.